Just ahead of the 2023 Iowa Ag Expo, we're visiting with Craig with Farmwave to tell us a little bit more about what you guys are bringing out to the show. Craig, thanks for joining us. Tell us more about Farmwave.
Yeah, thanks, Alex, for having us. Really appreciate it. At the end of the day, FarmWave does autonomous harvest loss. No more drop pans. Um, run autonomously through the field. It does counts off the header and the rear of the machine every 3 seconds, and it gives you real-time feedback right in the cab. So no more stopping, no more drop pans. Just keep on trucking, and you know, people have seen anywhere from 3 to 8 more bushels per acre in additional retained grain. So we're just excited to be at the Iowa Ag Expo, a conference that's got farmers, which is our target market, and just they can come see the system, they can check it out, we can do a tabletop demo, they can check out the hardware, and talk to us more about it.
Yeah, sounds like something that you guys set out to do for the farmers. Their time is valuable, their resources are valuable. I want to mention you guys have done some case studies,
Yeah.
experimenting with what you guys do. Tell me more about those case studies and what you found.
Yeah, so one of them in soybeans, they had a case machine with a MacDon flex draper head, and as they got started opening up the field, a draper head should sort of have like that kind of frown to it, and the one side was running high, and it was digging into the beans pretty hard, and FarmWave alerted them of a high amount of loss on the left side of the header, and so they stopped, got out, saw how the header was, made some adjustments. And when they got back in, they probably went 10 feet and immediately the farm wave numbers dropped way down. And so it was something that they probably would not have seen without FarmWave telling them that that was happening right there. Part of it was from some previous derecho storms and the beans being down as well. It was some rolling hilled land. So that's just kind of one example of farmers sometimes they try, they got a lot going on, but to stop and get out and do the hand count, not a lot do that. It just takes a lot of time. It's time intensive, right, to get out and make that happen. So this is one of those, it showed it to them while they were rolling through the field and they could make that adjustment in real time and then just keep on going. That's just one example that's out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Greg, you mentioned you guys will be at this year's 2023 Iowa Ag Expo. What are those conversations you hope to have with the people who stop by the booth?
Just yeah, it's really show them the system, right? We're kind of new to the market. I mean, we've been working on this for about 8 years, but it's been 6 years of R&D, 2 years of prototypes in the field. We took our first version to market last year to a select group, and now we're kind of opening it wide up. So this is an opportunity to come check it out, put your hands on it, see it. We're not in a field, of course, but they can see the AI in action on a tabletop demo with the cameras and even place pre-orders. We started accepting pre-orders. We've got some dealer demos set up the rest of the month and into February and March. Um, Other places that we're going to be, but people are starting to pre-order them already. They'll be shipping around June, and they can start installing them, or we'll come install, just before harvest this year. So coming to our booth is an opportunity to see it, talk to us, maybe order one, maybe think about it, order one in the future, schedule an install, and just learn more about what we're doing at FarmWave and that 3 to 5 to as high as 8 or more bushels per acre. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and it's about value, right? How can we help create value so they can come see all that?
All right, Craig, the best way to find more information if they can't make it out to this year's show, how do they do that?
Farmwave.io is our website. There's a ton of information on there. We're pretty active on Twitter, and call our main number as well. Anybody here to talk to you, 706-909-8060, and ask us all the questions you want. We're happy to talk to anybody.
All right, that'll be at this year's 2023 Iowa Ag Expo with Farmwave. Craig, thanks so much.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.